First of all, what has been the situation in Durban overnight?
Well, a very good morning to you, Yuveka. We can certainly say that things are starting to quieten down here in Durban. I've spoken to a police spokesperson in KwaZulu-Natal, Jay Naika, this morning, who pretty much says that it has been quiet for the night. There have been a few minor incidents here and there, but they will, of course, check with the various stations in KwaMashu to make sure that all is well. We do remember, of course, some of the incidents that have taken place in Durban. Even just yesterday, to give you an idea, Yuveka, I was downtown by Point Road, where numerous of foreign nationals have gathered, in a way almost anticipating that there may be another standoff, as we saw reported Desenthia on the thick of things in the city centre CBD. They're anticipating something similar may happen, but of course that didn't happen. Police officers reassuring us that obviously the added resources to trying to quell things down are certainly and most definitely working, and of course a whole lot more reinforcements happening ahead of today here at Curry's Fountain, where the Peace March is anticipated to attract at least 10,000 people, and hopefully most of them from across the country.
Now, of course, there will be safety concerns, security concerns with a march of this magnitude. If they do get those numbers, Nontobeko, do we know if police are ready? Are they able to handle this march?
Of course, Yuveka, when I spoke to police earlier this morning, they said they're definitely ready. They've had added reinforcements, and unfortunately they can't really tell me some of the numbers for security reasons, but the one thing that they're definitely saying is that they will be on guard from the ground. There is security protocol from the moment we leave Curry's Fountain all the way to the City Hall. They've taken the necessary measure, and of course, most importantly, to protect some of the foreign nationals that will be here today and make sure that they do have a free space to be able to comment and perhaps also put aside resolutions of how the government could solve some of the problems here in Durban.
All right, now tell us about this march, Nontobeko. Who's organized it? They headed to City Hall. What are they going to do? What are they calling for?
Well, today's march, Yuveka, will see what's estimated to be at least about 10,000 people gathered here as the historical Curry's Fountain Stadium, where we'll see the Peace March led by KZN Premier Senzo Mkhunu, of course, side by side with James Numalo, where we'll get to see them move from Curry's Fountain, leading a delegation of almost 10,000 people, religious leaders, for people from the townships, people from various religious organizations. They will all be gathered here, and it's basically a free space to say we are condemning the xenophobic attacks that are happening on the people in Durban and in South Africa across, and somehow meet a peaceful resolution on how we could go forward. There are people not returning to their jobs, Yuveka. There are people that are constantly fearing for their lives downtown. There was a student even from duty speaking to me right now saying this has to end because I cannot end my final year just like this. I have to get that qualification. So a lot of voices are going to be here, a lot of opinions will be put forward, and a lot of resolutions that we do expect, Yuveka.
This Peace March kicking off in just under 2 hours' time. Thank you very much. Our reporter Nontobeko Sibisi, she will be giving us regular updates from that march throughout the morning.